I will never forget the first day I released an official promo image for my leisure wear. It was this image. And I expected the world to say things like, oh, CK, I really like that. That looks really cool. Or, yeah, I'd wear that. Or they'd say something like, that's really cool. I enjoy the sentiment on the back. Be yourself better. Yeah, I really buy into that, CK. None of the above. The overriding response amongst men and women alike was, to whom doth posterior belong? I assure you as well, they were not that Shakespearean. For the most part, it was, CK, whose is that arse?
The secret to happiness is finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life.
Hey, welcome to Veda with me, CK Golding. This is video every day in April. Today's day 20, 2/3 the way through. Thanks for being here. So today, the first ever person to wear my original Super Soft hoodie outside of me will be singing a song for you. She's called JULES RENDELL. She's a singer-songwriter who I adore. She released her debut album today, and seeing as you've all enjoyed her behind so zealously, now I'd like you to enjoy her lungs. She's going to be singing for you in a bit. Before we get to Jules, I have a comment that was posted under one of my YouTube videos yesterday. It was episode 13 they're referring to, the episode where I took to the streets of London and told each passing stranger that I love them. Jay Lipman says, I was just thinking about whether or not I would do this where I live. Then I realised I live in Baltimore, which is constantly on the list of the top 10 cities with the most murders per year. Maybe in a different town. Still not sure. I don't know. I read this and I was thinking, Jay, dude, surely Baltimore is a city that requires your love more than any other. It's all very well doing it in cities that aren't renowned for hostility, but the real magic, perhaps, is to do it in hostile locations. You know what they say? Real violence is the true absence of real love. I mean, to be fair, no one's ever said that apart from me right now, but I'm taking it. If you don't do it, Jay, then I will, because I write challenges for myself, such as this video every day in April, where I'm writing, producing, releasing and distributing a different show every single day of the month. Never done it before. Another challenge I've written before was, ultimately, I survived in London for 6 months on £100. If you're bored, there's a link underneath this video called 100 Musicians. Go and do some research. Recently took to London, told people I love them. I just enjoy writing formats that are underpinned by two things. Actually, three things. One, adventure. Two, vulnerability. Anything that leaves me vulnerable, I always enjoy. And three, what did I just say? Adventure, vulnerability. Oh yes, humans. Anything that's underpinned by humans, I'm all over it. So I was reading this and I was thinking, dude, that is an adventure for me waiting to happen. CK Golding travels to some of the most hostile locations on earth, takes to the streets, and just tells people he loves them. The minute I had that idea, one thing happened. Whenever I have an idea, I don't really have to question whether or not it has merit. I just listen to this bit. And if I get that poof there, I know it's going to work. I got that when I wrote 100 Musicians. Immediately I had that. When I recently took to London and asked strangers if I can buy them lunch. There's another link for that underneath here as well if you want to see me asking strangers if I can buy them lunch. One person said yes, about 10 said fuck off. I got that straight away the minute I had that format idea in my head. Now, the minute I thought about me travelling to the most hostile locations in the world, potentially where murders happen, and taking to the streets and saying I love you, I was like, yeah. But the question is, was that right? Or what do you guys think? Would you watch that, is what I'm asking. Would you watch a series of me in some of the most seemingly hostile locations in the world and just telling everybody that I love them? Would you tune in? I'm fascinated by the concept. Then I started thinking, which is always my next thought, because I'm always into catchy titles and stuff. What would you call it? What would that show stroke series be called? and I was stumped for a little bit. I'm still stumped. I don't know what I'd call it. I know what I wouldn't call it, to be fair, and I definitely wouldn't call it Real Violence is the Absence of True Love. Ain't no one tuning in for that shit. So, 6 months ago, I launched my hoodie, and the first person to be pictured wearing it was a singer-songwriter from London called JULES RENDELL. I was privileged to listen to some of Jules's music before anybody else, and there was one single in particular that just blew my mind, and it was called Old Friend, which was a debut single from her debut album, which is out today. And there was something about Old Friend that I know people say this a lot, so it becomes almost meaningless, but throughout the day I just had it on repeat constantly, because I work on my Mac a lot, and it was just playing throughout the day. And I thought, is it just me? Is this a special song? So I did something that I've never done on my Instagram feed ever. I uploaded a snippet from the video to the song, and universally everybody just went nuts. The clip in question was thus. And Jules, as I just mentioned, released her debut album, Imagine, today. And she has sent me and you an exclusive performance in her house. And I would like to share it with you now.
So the lyrics of that song, I feel like are really, they do actually mean quite a lot for our relationship with CK, because literally when I made the album, I was like, yeah, this is so great. And then as time goes by, as I said, like, you kind of lose the kind of initial feeling, and you, because of your enthusiasm, you just remind me of that. So that line, remind me of the song inside me, is like, that's what you do. When you like encourage me and say, yeah, Jules, yeah. So thanks. And I just really appreciate your friendship. So I thought I would sing you a little song, because it's all about friendship, and I don't know, I've only known you for maybe 3-4 years or something. But I thought I'd sing you my song, Old Friend. I mean, we could have been friends for a lot longer, but I will call you an old friend now, because it's the title of the song I'm going to sing. Hey, old friend, help me find the answer to my trouble. I need your hand, got all these feelings to unravel. Remember when we began? We knew what we were hoping for. Remembering who I am and not who I've become. If there's anyone who can love me, it's you, old friend. Call the treasure deep within me to life again. I need you, my old friend. Oh, my love, you find the truth that lies right inside of me, and I can't hide. I'm an open door for you to see. A million miles a day,
So there's 3 things I'd like you to do today. 1, maybe follow Jules online. I've posted all her social links underneath this video. Number 2, stop looking at her arse. There's more to her than that. And 3, would you watch a series that involves me going to hostile locations across the world and potentially being shot?